everyone, welcome back to my channel. Saya Astonishing here, and today, actually it's not today, but it's more specifically this month. In month of December 2024 is I'm reaching for my 5-year anniversary on playing FGO. It's a bit for me. This is the longest game that I play on a mobile. In terms of overall, I can say is in top 3 for FGO. The top 2 is the top 2 is my PC game. The number 1 is Blackshot. It's a first person shooter online game, which popular in Southeast Asia and some of it in North America, but not much. And yeah, most of it is around Singapore and Malaysia. I play it since 2011, and until now I still and for now I'm not so active, but I still on and off playing the game. Then the second one is a Perfect World, the old MMORPG game. That one I start during 2013 until 2019. So yeah, after I upgrade from my laptop to my PC, I try to install that game, but yeah, the server is already down, and I assume that the game is already also been shut down. So yeah, that a bit sad that I cannot continue my journey because I have a lot of progress on that game. I grinding a lot. It's about similar to FGO, where I grinding a lot. But yeah, FGO fall on the number 3. Yeah, I do play Mobile Legends, I do play Candy Crush, I do play Angry Birds, but not as I can say focused on mobile like FGO. It's really makes me intrigued. I think what makes me stay on FGO is how the journey it is. I think my journey on FGO is a bit funny because of I know about FGO is the same time I know about Fate, and I know about Fate is also a bit funny. Okay, let's start with it. I think the funny is I know about Fate is based on SAO, Sword Art Online, which is a bit in a nutshell to say it. But there's a specifically episode where at that time is SAO alicization, where there's a character called Cardinal. There's a mirror of administrator, the Quinella. So Quinella create a Cardinal, and so the Cardinal voiced by VA same as Nero. But at the time I didn't know, so I watched anime and then the episode, and then after I finish, and usually reading on the comment section where most of people's spamming the words of Umu. I was like, what is this Umu something there? And then somehow there's also a hint that one of the comment says Nero. So I was like, okay, what? It intrigues me to check it out. And then it turns out it's a Nero Claudius based on Fate Extra. So yeah, that is how I starting the journey. So I get to know about Fate, and I think yeah, at that time I also have an empty slot of anime watch because at that time I think I already finished Naruto. One Piece is ongoing, but yeah, it's once in a week, right? And yeah, SEO at the time, alicization is almost at the end, and I think that yeah, I should invest time on this Fate. And yeah, I get to know about what the in order the watch. So I start in Fate 0, and I think that is the best starting for Fate for me. I don't care about much about the spoiler something, so yeah, get to know, and somehow from there I get to know, hey, there's a two type of things that is similar. That is where my head is start confusing a bit, but not much, because if you take it seriously, then yes, it will be a problem. But for myself, I never took it very seriously, and so yeah, I get to know that Artoria and also Neros have a same kind of design, and only different is the dress. One is a red dress with a Emperor Nero style, another one is based on a Britain style. So yeah, one is a red saber and one is just a saber. So yeah, I think yeah, that's a bit funny. There is also the memes that where Giggle Gun that make Fate in a nutshell try to explain the Fate series, right? So yeah, I think it's a funny stuff there. So yeah, I get the journey from there, and I think like yeah, it's a movie and Fate Stay Night or something. And then I was like, is there any games that I can play or something? And maybe I have. At that time, I really invest much on Fate on the YouTube's, and then the algorithm for the ads or something works on, and then somehow the I can say there's a FGO ads that are available on my channels where it's playing, and I was like, oh, they have a game, so that's I decide to playing on. So yeah, I started playing, and then I think at early 2019, so yeah, I starting, that is way before the Christmas. And yeah, the journey start there, and I think if to turn it back, there's a lot of struggling over there, because back in 2019, there's no, if you ask like about quality of life, the QOL on this game is impossible. At that time, the only things that viable is a waiver. At that time, waiver is the must. Unlike right now, that most of it can be exchanged by others kind of servant. There's a CE. Before there's only like what, K scope and imaginary element. So there's not much about 50% CE or 30% CE. And nowadays is have many of options. Have Castoria, and then yeah, Scadi or something. But at that time, the only one is a waiver, and maybe after that is Merlin. But Merlin is also 20%. And then now we have a pen skills. I think like turning around back, so FGO have improved a lot of stuff. Sometimes people not appreciate how it is. Maybe if you know, starting along the journey when this game is already in a solid position, maybe yeah, you're not appreciating. But I starting from there, at that time that I 3 turns is impossible. So like near impossible. So yeah, we can clear the Arash in the first turn, but after that, yeah, you need to figure it out how to manage it. There's not a lot of loopings stuff, so yeah, there's most of the time is 4 turns, 5 turns. So I keep grinding on that, and yeah, my first so I think it's the best way is to see on my servants list over here. So yeah, this is my most of my account that I have been rolling. This is the latest video that I made. All of the gacha in the 2024 has been done, so I decided to compile it after I do a gacha. And yeah, this is all my servants for 5 star. Specifically, I 4 star I think is about similar to people's outside out there, but most of the time the 5 star is the difference. And yeah, I think for F2P, half F2P, I can say a dolphin. I can say I'm really proud of it. Yeah, I starting in back in time that seem peoples have a lot of 5 star somethings, and when I rolling is and we didn't get any kind of 5 star. And I remember at that time when the Lost Belt 3 came in for the anniversary where Skadi rate up for the first time, and I think it's like 2020, I guess. Yeah, at that time my main account have really hard time. I spent some what 200 sync or something, and she not appear, and at that time I feel like I want to quit. But at that time I really not on a management on the SQ something what my limit or something. I just want I see it viable and I said to go, and then yeah, it didn't appear, and I I decide to keep on grinding more SQ and again, and yeah, few trials, and I got a Skadi at that time. That is my, I can say my first support is Skadi for my main account. And then after that I got waiver along the way, and then yeah, followed by Koyanskaya and everything. And yeah, my first SSR is Kintoki. Where is it? I think yeah, this one. But I'm not sure why, but when I got him, I'm not really exciting, because at that time I think my target was Jan, because Fate Apocrypha, and I really like Jan. At that time I not know who is Kintoki or something, but yeah, along the way I get to know him. And yeah, most of it is for the Lost Belt chapter 1 point, no, Lost Belt 5.8, I think, the Naraka Mandala, I think. So yeah, and then I have Altera. So yeah, I have my Altera, and I use her a lot, but not as a lot of another servant, which I show you next, because yeah, Altera is my second servant, and yeah, she is really good on attacking AoE. During the time she is for boss kills, I think yeah, she is the best at that time. But nowadays it can be possible for looping on her, so yeah, she came along the way. Really proud of it. But yeah, I have my first 4 star, the role first time, right? The guarantee 4 star is Siegfried. It is here, Siegfried. Yeah, I use him, yeah, most of it in the early stage, but not long ago, because I got lucky during I starting my journey on FGO, because at that time there's a free 4 star tickets that I can claim, and at that time my claim was Nero, because you know, I get to know FGO, I get to know Fate is because of her, so why not I invest on her. Yeah, maybe I one day I will also be doing the Holy Grail, maybe level 100 or something. We'll see. And yeah, she also came along the way for a lot of buff that has been coming towards her lately, and she have a lot of dress, the Spiritron dress. She had, I think she have the most. Imagine if Koyanskaya dress all the sprite is been unlocked, and I think Koyanskaya will be matched around with Nero. So yeah, that's my journey. And then yeah, I do active on GSSR, but not in the early stage, because at that time I not know the way to purchase an SQ. And yeah, at that time I also starting my work career, and then yeah, I not really into on putting this cash, because I think based on the price for the FGO is a bit expensive compared to the others like Mobile Legend or something. Yeah, even my games like Black Shot or Perfect Worlds, the purchase for the in-game currency more cheaper, and you get a better stuff, because for the black shot and the perfect world we bought in a cash shop. And so yeah, we simply we top up our money and we got the things that we want. So yeah, unlike FGO, we put in our money and in the end we got RNG. Even though GSSR, yeah, the biggest price for 5 star that you guarantee for once, maybe the lucky got twice, and yeah, it still remains an RNG. Yeah, I think that is cost a bit, and I think after I stable my income or something, yeah, this I can manage to, and I also get to know how to get into buying purchase the SQ. And yeah, my first, I think for my medical, my first GSSR was let me think. My first GSSR is Ivan. I remember at that time I was rolling for the Da Vinci. I rolling for him first, and then I got Da Vinci 2 alongside. And yeah, along the way time to time I do some rolling here and there. And I think I remember at that time during my journey I have a issue with Archer and Assassin, because an early stage I already have Nero, I have Siegfried, and I have Altera. For Lancer at that time I have Enkidu. Wow, I really lucky I got Enkidu in early stage. At that time I think is a Babylonia banner, so I rolling for him. I got Enkidu. For Rider, I using what in the early stage. What did I use my Rider? I think I using a lot of Marie and also Marta. Yeah, after along the way I got Modred. I used Modred a lot too. And also after Lost Belt event or something, I got the welfare. I forgot my first welfare. I don't remember it. Was along the way. And then my caster is who is my caster? My caster. My first caster is Nursery Rhyme. Also one of the best. And then my assassin at that time, before I got a better shot, I using a lot of where is it, which is Serenity. I think this, oh no, this one, Serenity. I use a lot. At that time I really struggled to get any kind of assassin. During a summer I decide to roll for one of the banner, and I got the Ushi Assassin. Will be here, so I using her a lot. And then along the way we got Kama, and then yeah, I got Kama. And yeah, even though Kama is but similar to Jack, but I got Kama in early stage. After that I got Jack in the Spook. I think I forgot. Yeah, I got Kama, and that is where I think I really comfortable, even though it's not an AoE. But yeah, at that time I really cover for Assassin. For Archer also on the same year of a summer, and that time I got a lucky one ticket. I remember one ticket, a Rainbow Spook. And then yeah, I got Jean Archer. I use her, and I can say that for NP1 she is is okay, but to make sure that she can look properly, have a stable damage, you need an NP2 and above. For NP1, she is not really much to say about. So yeah. And then, as you know, that it also get a 5-star, the first one SSR ticket, where I make a knuckle video. So my choice is Lancer Altoria, because she dodged me for a longest time during a Valentine's, I think twice, uh 2 years in a row, and she not came on me, so I decided to claim her. And yeah, my first support is Skadi, and then yeah, Weber, and then after that Castoria. Castoria is also a funny story on this account. Yeah, at that time I remember the anniversary where Castoria about to appear, where yeah, she is the most anticipating for that year. And yeah, I spent a lot of excuse keeping for her, and then she not came on me on the first trial. I lost all my SQ, and then yeah, I think the final day where she got a rate up, and yeah, I have 11 tickets left. It's like a PT, I think, but at that time PT is not available. But yeah, 11 tickets I roll, and I remember that time I just finished my work and I rolling 11 tickets, the final 11 tickets for the after the 10 days consecutive login, right? So we got 11 tickets. So yeah, at that time I rolling at my work during end of my shift, and yeah, I got a rainbow uh, appear on the final last tickets. And yeah, it turned out to be Caster and Castoria. And yeah, at that time I was happy. I was tears a bit because of how the joy, finally I got another support, because Castoria is having a Castoria in your lineup change a lot to your set up everything. And yeah, I think after I got Castoria, that is where my journey have been more smooth. Before that, I not say is I cannot do, but to me it's like based on 5-star 4-star something. So having a Castoria that's open for me to do 3 turns. At that time, I think the maximum that I do is 5 to 4 turns on the Amber Gathering farming. The farming for the SP card or something. Yeah, I cannot do and even though in a event also I cannot do it. So yeah, after I got Castoria, I think that is where I open the journey for 3 turns that could have me smoothly towards to, yeah, even until today. And then yeah, I get after that I get to know about my waifu over here, the Arturia ruler, which already been max level 100. Only left is the I think two more copies of her to make it MP5. If viable, I can go for MP7 for the max pen for upcoming. I'm not sure, but my target will be MP5 for next year. She also will get a rate up in 2025. So yeah, I will try my best to get her another 2 sets of copy, I think. But yeah, all have been max. The Grail and also all the 2Ks have been max. She is tanky but not offensive, but I think with a Baron that I just received, and I think I can do a double Koyan with a Baron, and maybe I can do a Black Grail. Who knows? I still not trying yet, because I just got a Baron based on this video, maybe a week after that. So yeah, let's soon I will try. And then yeah, for some of the 7 that I have here is mix and match. Some of it is spoke, But yeah, I decide to do my main account as my buster lineup. And some, if you guys remember that I do a role that I say, oh, I roll this for my main account, I roll this for my alternative account. I think some people say, why you not spend only one? Because of, I not a whale that can roll any kind of servant that I want. There's a certain limits that I can go for it. I need to save some servant that really affect on me, whether it's meta or not. So yeah, there's a limit for me. I can go for it. And so by creating multiple accounts, yeah, I can have my own servers. Yes, I know that, yeah, we can borrow from a supports friend that have a kind of servant that they have, but for me is it's better for me to have my own servant. So that is where my journey to my multiple account, and I think from there I also start journey in a different kind of way. For my main account, yeah, I do a robust, and I not know the settings for each of uh my journey towards from the singularity to lost weight or something. Yeah, is always like new to me for my main account, so it's a bit scuff on my main account, but for my second account it's a bit more manageable. For my second account is I starting a journey with a YouTube recommendation for 3 star, 2 star at the beginning, right? So I use that kind of stuff, and I do a lot of saving. So yeah, I think it's better for me to switch. So yeah, as you can see, this is my second account. This one have different, I think, before, like 3 months before anniversary, I do a second account. Yeah, I use Caesar, I use I use Hans. Yeah, the F2P, right? 3 star, 2 star, 1 star servant. I start my journey with it. So I think from there I get to know more better. And yeah, for the second account, yeah, about similar to what you see on my first account, because some of it is uh, like meta wise, or I do GSSR then I got the same. And funny is I have 3 account on the FGO where I focus on, because I do a 3 type of different kind of setup that I want to do. Buster, Arts and Quick. The funny thing is all 3 of my account have a 2 type of servant that similar have. One is Toria Archer. I all 3 of it I got from either GSSR or Spook during a summer, so I got it. And another one is my waifu, which is Banitoria. Yeah, that for this one I not max it because of my main account already maxed out, so I priority for the others servant for my second and third account. Yeah, 2 servant that have all 3 my account. Yeah, the Saber face continue. And I think another one is I no need to mention is Atoria, because of for free 5 star we can claim on Fate night event, right? I think I don't need to share about it because we all have it. And yeah, as you can see, the different is, yeah, we have Sebastolfo, Musashi, I got Melusine, my main account have a Lancer Atoria, this one have Melusine, I have Rhinus, Neurocaster, I got Arc type Earth, Yeah, most of it. Oberon here is the first one that I have. I think the last year I got him, Oberon, I think, or the early for this year. Yeah, uh, not similar, but yeah, I think I managed to do, like, if I rolling for my main account, I will not rolling for my secondary or something. Depends on what each type of account that really needs. But for support, I will go all out, like Oberon, Proto Merlin, uh, Koyanskaya, Waver, Skadi, Castoria, Reynes, all this kind of servant is the ruler Skadi over here. I think all of this servant, I think, is priority if you playing FGO, because of they will change your account far better. For the first one, you not really see much for the first part chapter, like the semblance singularity, maybe during Camelot. Yeah, Camelot, Babylonia, and Solomon. I think there is you can see a bit pressure that you need to do uh, reshuffle on your the battle. But yeah, after that, yeah, Lost Belt 1, 2, and 3, and so on. You already need to start serious to build up of your servant lineup. So yeah, having early stage Castoria is something, especially Castoria, I think for this one, for at this moment, is far better. So yeah, if and Castoria is also frequent be read up, so you're not worried to get her if you miss. So yeah, I think my journey for 5 years, uh, a lot of roller coaster. Sometimes I feel I want to quit in the early stage, but yeah, maybe this game not, and myself also not give up because of how interesting. Because I like history. During my education, my schools, I really enjoy history. Even though that FGO is not based on the real stuff, maybe some of history have been switched here and there, different types of mythology or something. But at least I get to know the names from. So from the names, I get to know who is this, who is that, or I get to know about Cleopatra, something. Yeah, it's sample for that. Now I get to know who is Nero in the real life, who is Altoria Pendragon, because I get to know that name from Shrek, right? Shrek 3, but I don't know who is. So yeah, from here I get to know who is the Altoria. And then the I think there's a servant that I really know more closely, which is William Shakespeare, based on the novel. I do a novel poems on back in my form 2 secondary school, so I get to know back William Shakespeare. Yeah, I get to know a lot of things. So I think FGO is also good for education too, maybe in terms just the name, but for history, it need to be double checked. Sometimes the history is right, sometimes it's been changed to different things. So yeah, I think that is what made me stay. And then the story, I also enjoy the story. Some people's like enjoy the battle, do the battle stuff. For me, I really enjoy the story. Every new chapter of the Lost Bell or Singularity or something, I will read out in the first time on the battle. So yeah, after that, for my secondary account, I will just go through for the battle, just skip the story, skip the cutscene. But for my first time playing any kind of new story, even for the event, summer events, for example, I will do a read out, and yeah, I will start slow down. But after that, I just sail smooth. So, and also another one is music. Yeah, the music also very nice, very, yeah, have a lot of kind of genre, that some surprise, suspense, some are happy, like a summer vibe, like. So that is also very nice. And then another one is, there's not much competence, because I have a lot of battles on Blackshot, something that for now on I decide to laid back and go for smooth and not battle around peoples. That is why I play MMORPG, the Perfect World, where I grind myself so I can scale up myself, not bothering to others. So when I play FGO, yeah, you just play yourself, and then I get to invite my friend also. So right now I really more enjoy, because I have a friend, so we have a same types of game that we can share, and we do a comparison what could be better during a farming or event or something. Yeah, we do experiment with my friends. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. So even though that I cannot bring a lot of friends, best friends, but yeah, at least I have ones that yeah, I can share with it. I enjoy. And yeah, for the upcoming there, we have a lot of more FGO stuff, especially for the Lost Belt 7, and then the Bleach, right? The so-called audio calls. So yeah, I can't wait for it. But at the same time, so I'm really scared, because of I enjoy playing, but not like hardcore, like plushy or Mandus or something, like on a YouTuber or even a Facebook community, where they do a challenge quest. And I know people who do a challenge quest most of the time really spend a lot of time, but for me, I do more farming rather than challenge quest. So a bit scared for me for the upcoming Lost Belt. So hopefully I can finishing in a good way. So yeah, tell me down on the comment section for how long you have played, what things that make you stay on FGO, what makes you think that FGO is worth to play. So tell me down the comment section how many years you have playing. So yeah, share me down, like this video if you enjoy, subscribe to my channel. So if you see, I do a lot of FGO content. Even before I do use YouTube, I already start my FGO uh, FGO journey. So yeah, I decide to do FGO content along it. Yeah, and it turns out it works. It's pick up, and yeah, I really glad it. And yeah, I think for upcoming, yeah, this channel will be more about FGO stuff, and also some kind of figure that I do that also sometimes relating to FGO. So I hope that it's remain relevant to my channels. And yeah, a good 20, yeah, 5 years for me, I really enjoy with it. And yeah, wish for the better for upcoming too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, such a long video here. Yeah, thank you for listening my mumbling on my journey towards 5 years. And yeah, see you guys in next video. Ciao.